Michelle Obama, First Lady of the United States and sponsor of the USS Illinois.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Good afternoon. Wow. All right, can I just break with protocol and say, this is really cool. I mean, come on. This is so nice. I want to start by thanking Secretary Mabus for that very kind introduction, but more importantly, for his tremendous leadership for our country for so many years. I also want to recognize Governor Chafee, Governor Malloy, Senators Reid and Whitehouse, and all of the members of Congress and the elected officials that we have with us today, and all of the distinguished guests and military leaders who serve our country so bravely every single day. Now, I have been a sponsor for a Coast Guard cutter before, but I've heard that working with submariners is a whole different ballgame. Is that true? So I am beyond excited, and I am truly honored. And I couldn't be more proud that I have my daughters, Malia and Sasha, who joined me to serve as maids of honor for this vessel. They are not here today because they had tests to take. That's no indication of their commitment going forward, but today they had history and something else. But they send their love, and they are truly excited by the honor. But know that you have three really solid Chicago girls that are very excited to support this vessel, and we understand what a fine submarine the Illinois will be. And it has been fascinating for me to learn more about all that goes into building a submarine, from laying the keel to the christening to the commissioning. It is truly a privilege to be part of this very unique process. It is something that I will take away as one of the extraordinary experiences that I've had in my entire life. So I want to thank everyone from General Dynamics Electric Boat for hosting us here today, for all the work that they're doing along with the folks from Newport News Shipbuilding to build this submarine. And I especially want to again join in thanking all of the outstanding folks who work to make these submarines happen, all of the welders, the machinists, the metal workers, the electricians. I know there's so many more. I got to see some of you guys earlier, some of you guys and gals, because we got some strong women on the team as well. But thank you for everything that you do for being part of this effort. I've heard that you all are some of the most skilled shipbuilders we have around, so I'm confident that this is going to be an outstanding vessel, and it takes a lot to make it happen. I know that in the coming months you all will be working around the clock. You're going to be pouring your heart and soul into this vessel. You'll be pulling all-night shifts. I hear you probably have already done a few of those already. And you'll be creating one of the finest, most state-of-the-art submarines we have ever seen. And as you all are building this sub, the sailors here will be working alongside you to build a top-notch crew to bring her to life. So I want to just take a moment to give a round of applause to the crew of the Illinois. Now, I've learned that they don't pick just anybody to be part of a pre-com crew. That's true, right? You guys are pretty special. These jobs aren't easy. They demand an intense sense of mission and discipline, as well as organizational skills, critical thinking, and the ability to perform under pressure. So again, I am honored and humbled to be putting my initials into this submarine with an exceptional crew like this one. And as we gather here for this keel laying ceremony, it's important to remind ourselves why we're building this new submarine now. Yes, our war in Iraq is over. Our war in Afghanistan will be over by the end of the year. And as we saw this weekend, after nearly 5 years of captivity, we will welcome home Sergeant Bo Bergdahl. But you all know that the work of keeping our country safe and secure will never be over. And our Navy is a daily testament to that truth. No matter what's going on in the world, whether we're at war or at peace, whether it's day or night, the Navy is always out there watching out for our nation. At any given time, tens of thousands of sailors like all of you are out to sea on behalf of our country, including nearly 4,000 in submarines. You're gathering crucial intelligence and taking on some of our most dangerous missions, often providing the quickest response to emerging threats around the globe. And by keeping the seas safe and free for all nations, you're fueling the engine of our global economy as well. In fact, 90% of our goods worldwide are carried by water. And that cargo literally puts food on the table for millions of American families every single day. So in a very real way, our nation depends on the Navy's constant forward presence all around the world. So in many ways, this submarine represents not only a new vessel for our Navy, but a new chapter for our country. In the years ahead, we may not have brigades deployed to outposts in the middle of a desert, but no matter what, we will have sailors like all of you looking out for us around the globe. You're the sailors who step forward for our country when others step back. You're the sailors willing to go to the depths of the ocean to protect all of our freedoms. That is the kind of service that inspires me, it inspires my husband, and I know it inspires millions of Americans in this country. So I am here today not just as a representative of my family, but as a representative of a grateful nation. And I'm going to do my best to honor your service by being a really good sponsor, okay? I'm going to do my job really, really well. I'm going to think about you always. But more importantly, I'm going to use every fiber in my body to make sure that we live in a country that never forgets your service. So I want to thank you again for your unparalleled service to this country. Thank you to all the shipbuilders for the work that you all will do. We are so proud of you. You can see on this stage how many people are proud of you. And I know for every one of you, there are family members who would support and love you every step of the way. So we honor them as well. It is an honor to serve as your sponsor. God bless you all. God bless the United States of America.
Thank you, Mrs. Obama. I'd now like to ask Mrs. Obama to accompany welder Michael McCumber and me to the area where she will inscribe her initials to a steel plate. At that point, Mike will weld the initials onto the plate. Mike joined Electric Boat Quonset Point facility as a welder in 1977. He's now part of a team that builds pressure hulls for Virginia-class submarines. Over the course of his 37-year career, he has worked on Ohio, Los Angeles, Seawolf, and of course, Virginia-class submarines. Altogether, he has contributed to the construction of 56 submarines for the United States Navy. Mike lives in Middletown, Rhode Island with his wife, Mary, and has two grown sons, Michael and Patrick.
declare this keel to be well and truly laid.